Dear friends, this is Dr. B.K. Chaudhary and I work in NMDC since 4th March 1991 till 31st December 2014. This emblem you see, National Mineral Development Corporation. Now I appeal before you. This is Dr. B.K. Chaudhary, presently engaged in GBK Group of Industries as directors and rendering whatever best is required for the company. Motivation, training for fitness and inspiration so that we can really create wonderful team who can deliver the best. Dear friends, when I was in NMDC, before that I have done my PhD in physics and meteorology from IIT Kharagpur. I have also worked for MECON project, and then we got selected for Cosmoferrites Limited because being a physicist, I have mastery over materials which were related to magnetic components, ferrites that was, and then NMDC was interested in using its iron ore raw materials for making ferrites grade materials. That way, there was one person called Mr. R.K. Gobila who was really very talented and very smart person. He wanted some of the best brains who can really convert those iron ores into some valuable magnetic components. And so he saw that Dr. Vandana Jha, my better half, and myself, we are working for Cosmoferrites. I was vice president there, and Dr. Vandana Jha was the chief technical person there, R&D head. So he could really manage to bring us in NMDC R&D center. We had all the information. NMDC wanted to convert the iron ore grade which has silica content little in higher values and then to convert into magnetic components. So with our vast experience we instantly got all these relevant informations, and this new product development was set up in the campus of Hafsiguda near to R&D center, and Mr. R.K. Gobila was in the helm, but because of some of the chaos and confusion, R.K. Gobila was very promising. A lot of people were jealous of him, and R.K. Gobila was very close to Mr. P.C. Gupta, the chairman. But when Mr. P.C. Gupta retired, then Mr. C.S. Mohan came, and he was really brainwashed by Suresh Chandra and a lot of V.L. Rao and so many Sahus who were in the R&D center because all were jealous of R.K. Gobila, and then he has to quit and he went away. I, being the senior most person, I was given the responsibility, and I really did wonderful because we have the marketing knowledge, we have got the product knowledge, so we started doing very good. The plant was set up and things start moving the right direction. But meanwhile, the management, that was later on Mr. P.R. Tripathi, the chairman of NMDC, he had some connection with Murli Manohar Joshi, the education minister. So Murli Manohar Joshi recommended a person called Mr. Jalil, and Jalil was from Hyderabad, so he was pushed over my head. Before that, there was one person called S. Venkatesan, who was deputy general at that time. He has ruined 2 and 3 years of new product development. And when he was transferred for ultra pure ferric oxide in Vizag, I was in the helm because he only recommended. And then Jalil came, and before that B.S.S. Rao was also trying to come, but somehow he was not allowed to come. So the politics, who will do ruining activities of NPD started. They didn't have a lot of respect for a small, the unit like new product development. So new product development sunk in the ocean of dismay, failure, defeats. But we were the really rock solid person. We were never given opportunity. Suresh Chandra was very good to us, but he was guided by P.R. Tripathi, the chairmen and all. So that way NPD had no success. Jalil came, he set over us. He wanted to make us slaves. I, being the vice president and the most powerful man in IIT Kharagpur, I wanted to have my own independence to run that new product development. We have so many talented people there. Mr. Praveen, who is the general manager law, Mr. Vibhuti Roshan, Dr. Vibhuti Roshan was there, and we have a wonderful team. They were doing very well, but the management was really, I can say, very corrupt. He did not like that NPD should succeed. They were playing politics. Somebody was after gaining some money out of the purchase of the equipments, and some of them were interested to be in the power. And I never wanted anybody to interfere in my activities. I was not that mature. So that is the story of decay of new product development in R&D center. I was never promoted because I was very tough. You see, 156 inch सेना, 36 inch नहीं, 156 inch का सेना. I never yield before these fools, because being best in IIT Kharagpur, being best in a private company called Cosmoferrite, the number one person in the whole country as far as theoretical understanding of ferrite was concerned. I know my ability, I know their disability. These people, just because of their seniority, they were in the helm, but they deserve nothing. They were crooked, they were corrupt, they wanted money somehow, hook and crook, to earn here and there. So they didn't allow the NPD to survive. Today it has gone to dusk. It is nothing now, no trace, all equipment dismantled and sold here in the scraps. I must tell this story because a lot of friends may not know it. And this NMDC was a vast source of grade of ferric oxide, which cannot be used for making steel because this was low grade. It could be good components, good raw material for making these ferrites. I had a wonderful opportunity with the chairman, Mr. Rana Som, because according to me, he was one of the best chairmen NMDC has been even blessed with. He was a visionary leader, an economist. He knows how to really diversify the activities of NMDC. He started thinking, and he has a brain. He started putting up new products like pellet plants, where we can really use our slimes, who are really threat to our further production of iron ores. He also wanted to use his own very high quality of iron ore for making steel, which other companies are making. He set up the Nagarnar plant, 3 million tons. He was really a great person, but I never approached him for any kind of favor. Of course, I was also not that well matured. I was a very powerful technical man, a great scholar, as I am today, and every time since childhood I have been wonderful. I was teaching my teachers, I was teaching my class friends. Mastery of the subject is just a child's play for me. But this NMDC was not a place for me where people do not value the quality of the person. I am not a crooked person. If in IIT, when there was a R&P Chaudhary who wanted me to fabricate data and publish papers after papers, I never did it, because I believe myself I can do real and genuine thing, original papers which has values. As India is a people of corrupt, they want to show more and do less. I do not fit into the system. And today, a roaring lion with GVK, Mahanratna Dr. G.V. Krishna Reddy, I am so proud. I am a director here. I am given so much of importance because of my quality, honesty, integrity, humility, generosity, truth, justice, peace, love, and non-violent approach towards everything. I am training people how to be honest and great. You know that story? Diamond has only value when it's in the best hands, in the jewelers, not it is in the market where vegetables are sold. So this is a brief history of new product development, rise and fall. Rise, bottom line, rise was because a visionary, talented person, R.K. Govila, was in the helm. He dreamed to use the low-grade iron ore into ferrite components, which can be used for TV industries, transformers, inductors, yokes. And fall was because the right person whom Govila trusted, Dr. B.K. Chaudhary and Dr. Vandana Jha, they were not given the opportunity. People like S. Venkateshan, who later on became Director of Production, and Salil, Jalil, these fools were imposed by the corrupt management of NMDC on me. I never wanted to work as a slave. Being the best, I wanted to take the full responsibility. They never gave me. They never promoted me because always I was a lion. That was the sad chapter. If you ask me how was my life in NMDC, modern NMDC is great. It gives everything what you want. It gives me opportunity to visit different countries. During my period in NPD, New Product Development, NMDC R&D Center, I visited America, Boston. I went to Japan twice, Tokyo and Kyoto. I also went to France, Bordeaux. So Mother NMDC was generous, but the people never gave me the opportunity. That was the sad part of it. If somebody is ready to grab the opportunity and do justice to his passion to be useful and productive and help the company, these fools should learn today also. Give opportunity to the deserving one. NMDC is a company where only brilliant people comes. They are selected through rigorous stringent tests. But when they come to the company, they are just working like machine, dumper, dozer, all these. People don't have respect for their people. The people in the power feel they are supreme. Fools! Supreme. Who is supreme? A great leader who has sympathy and understanding for his people, who value the significance and importance of the people, who motivates them, who inspires them, who really understand that but for these people you cannot survive there. You are the crown, but the foundation stone are the employee of the company. Respect your employee, directors and chairman of NMDC. Don't do the mistakes. Moreover, these people fights. There was a time when there were people, some Orissa and somebody was from some other part of the country, and they were fighting. Directors were fighting. And sometimes directors were uniting to hurt me and harm me. The man who hurt and harmed was S. Venkatesan, the top, because he worked with me. He was telling, sit idle in the R&D center. This is a place to rest. This is not a place to work. These fools. When they were going, they tell, only blame came. Shame on you fools. You ruined the career of so many talented, brilliant people. When they die, they will ask themselves, who are you? What is your contribution? What you have achieved? And what you have given back to the society and the organization? If you ask me, they never allowed me to do anything. And I was not having the bold and courageous to quit and go somewhere as I am today. Thank you, viewers. Be clever to survive, because the people is fools. People are fools. They don't value quality because they never had quality in their life. Thank you, viewers. Bye-bye.